Hello, Internet. I'm Insane Lane, as well as a Canadian girl, and we got a spicy one today. Thank you to everyone who pointed me at this and found the original video, because I saw it on another React channel. I could not find the original, so thank you for everyone who helped. This guy. Oh, he is something else, but we are gonna have some fun.
On September 14th, 2023, a deputy conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle committing multiple traffic infractions.
Hello, Deputy Hines with the Sheriff's Office. Can I get your license, registration, and insurance, please? Put the drink down. I need your license. Put the drink...
Ma'am.
Excuse you. I need your license, your registration, and insurance.
But don't be a bully. You're a bully. And I don't like woman bullies. Period.
Okay, so we are like 25 seconds in. This guy's already on 100. I would like to know what is in that cup. Is it really green tea, or is it something else, or maybe green tea with something else? Because this guy is heated already. He's already yelling. He's already calling her a bully, saying, I don't like bullies. I don't like female bullies. I think you're half right there.
Where are you headed today, sir?
I'm going to my doctor client. Ma'am, and guess what? You're messing with the wrong person.
Your doctor client?
I need your registration and your insurance, please, sir.
My insurance is on my phone.
Okay, I need your registration.
I'll take my sweet time.
It's fine.
You bully me, you're done.
So you don't know why you don't know why I stopped you?
Sweetheart.
You don't know why? I'm asking you.
I have no idea why it's that.
Because you're passing in a no passing, sir.
No,
twice
I
you did.
Middle lane.
No, sir. No, sir, it's not. It's a breakdown lane, yellow.
In Delray Beach?
No, not in Florida.
Delray Beach
is in Florida, sir.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to pass on a double solid yellow line or double solid breakdown line, sir. You did it twice. I gave you the pass on the first one, and then you did it again.
I have no points.
Doesn't matter, sir. I need your registration, please, sir. I need your registration, please, sir.
Everything.
Okay.
All right.
Still live on. I need your registration, please, sir.
Miss Hines.
Registration, sir. I am behaving, sir.
Do not bully me.
Do not raise.
Okay, this guy is so heated already. He's calling her sweetheart. He's calling her a bully. He's intermittently yelling and screaming. Some people just have kind of that default state of a personality. But this guy, like, if there is not something else going on, like what that is, I don't know, but he's way too amped up for a flipping traffic ticket.
Your voice at me, sir.
Do not bully
I've
me.
asked you
She is not
several times for your registration, sir, and your insurance.
Okay. You're bullying me.
Okay.
I don't like you.
She's not.
I really don't like you because you're not a good officer.
Okay.
I'll speak to your superior.
That's fine.
You have that right. You can even call and complain about her if you want to. But you do have to give her your license, your registration, and your insurance.
So when the little yellow sticker comes on, sir.
Ma'am, just don't tell me what to do.
See that right
Trying
there?
To help you find paperwork, sir.
I have everything here.
Like, what is that? Because that's not. I don't think this guy's.
Tired.
I don't think he's on drugs.
Time. It's hot. It's frustrating when people do 30 or 20 miles an hour. I'm sorry, ma'am. When they are going on a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, doing 20 miles an hour, you can't.
You were doing 20 and a 40? That would kind of make you a hazard.
Okay, so you're handing me your cell phone.
Insurance.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you want my registration.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Here you go. Put your cell phone back, sir. I don't want to hold on to it.
Don't just drop it. Hand it to me.
You were
You
looking
just
for paperwork.
did that.
No, she
I
did
saw it.
Sir, I
not.
did not. It's on camera. I did not, sir. I placed it down on
Well,
your
why don't you
act.
just give it to me? Like a
Because you're
woman
looking for
should,
information.
like a woman
So,
should give the phone to
can I get your
a man.
registration, please, sir?
Okay, this guy can eat all the dicks now because, like, he was being sexist enough. Now we're straight into chauvinism, misogyny. You're the woman, you should hand the man the phone. Yeah. Eat this. God, I don't know how people like this function. He claims that he's like a business guy or something, I think he said. Yeah, the title says he's a CEO. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if that is actually true, because I can't imagine being a woman working for this guy. And I can't imagine that he would be able to keep these kind of comments and thoughts to himself while in a professional environment, because he can't do it at a traffic stop. So if he was the CEO of something, I'd be waiting for a nuclear lawsuit of him, like, insulting every woman in the company.
Sir.
You know what? You're dealing with the wrong man.
Okay.
I'm a CEO.
Okay.
I'm intelligent. I have the best attorneys in the world.
All right,
and
so
you're
you're gonna
messing
need
with
him.
the
Okay,
wrong
sir.
human being.
Okay.
Give me a fucking ticket. That's what you want to do. My registration is somewhere here, but I can't find it.
Okay, so that's another ticket, not having proof of registration. They can tow your car for that, because you can't prove that it's registered.
You can tell if my car's registered. Go home. Go,
So you don't
go
have
back
your
to the car.
registration with
I
you?
have my registration
Okay,
with
good.
me.
Please
Go
have
home.
it, sir. You're supposed to provide it.
Uh-huh. You're required to have it. Like, why don't people know where your stuff is? You're in the car. Yeah,
That's what
she's
you
the
are.
bitch, because
There it
you
is.
don't know where your shit is.
That's the old one.
Do you have a current one, sir?
Okay, so he just said that's the old one, meaning it's, like, expired. That doesn't work. The car has to be currently registered. You have to show a current registration, or your car is getting towed, most likely, because you can't drive an unregistered car. And it's not her job to prove it's registered, to jag off. But seriously, people, know where your stuff is. You know if you're driving, you know you can get pulled over. Or what if you just, like, get in a fender bender and you need to trade information? Like, know where your flipping stuff is.
You can tell if I'm registered.
Maybe
You know what?
not.
Do you have the current one,
I
sir?
can't find it.
Okay, so you're
I
telling
can't
me you don't
find it.
have your current
I
one. You're not
can't
going to look
find
for
it.
the. Okay.
One more time. I can't find it.
So
is
that's a
everything
no,
good with
you
your
don't
license,
have
sir?
it.
It's not suspended
I
for
have
any
0
reason.
points, bitch.
So your license is not
I have 0
suspended.
points.
Okay. Stay in the car. I'll be right back with
You
you. sir.
have a license?
After a short while, the man sped off from the traffic stop and was found at a convenience store.
Oh my god, he actually took off. He actually took off and she had to chase him? Are you kidding me? Oh, I hope she slams his ass into the ground. If she doesn't walk up and, like, immediately shove him against something and cuff him. Because, oh my god, like, he's already being enough of a jerk, but she was being 100% professional. By the way, stops like this are why I could never be a cop, because I would not be able to keep my mouth shut. I could not stand there like this woman is setting, and she is setting, like, the gold standard here of how to be the professional when somebody is being really aggressive and really abusive in your face, and getting personal with it by targeting her gender and calling her personally a bunch of names. This is why I could never be a cop, because I would have let this guy have it. I would have gone off on him. I wouldn't have tolerated his crap. I would have been like, okay, you can't find your reg, get out of the car, you're under arrest. Like, shut your mouth. I would have absolutely shut this guy up. And then he goes and takes off, which just gives her every excuse in the world to arrest him. Like, there's no way. You just fled a traffic stop. You're absolutely getting arrested. Like, all he had to do, she walked away to go write the ticket. All he had to do was sit there and shut his mouth for like another 3 minutes, and he would have been on his way. But no, he wants to take off just because he is so incensed that he's, like, having to submit to a woman's authority or something. Like, whatever it is that is setting this guy off. Oh, and he's parked in no parking. That's his car. He's parked in, like, You can't. Giant no parking
The reason
sign.
why I moved.
Nope.
I just moved
Good girl.
because I'm sick.
Don't.
Good
I
girl.
want to go to the hospital.
Don't
I
resist.
want to go to the
Put your
hospital.
hand behind
I
your back
want
right
to go
now.
to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. Ma'am, I
Turn
want
around
to.
and put your hand
Man,
behind
I
your
want.
back.
I'm sick.
Now.
Ma'am, I'm
This-
sick. I'm
This
sick.
is one where I'm going
sick.
tase him. He's
I'm
hitting
sick.
her.
I'm sick.
He is
Ma'am,
hitting
Put your
her.
hand.
Okay, girl, tase him. And you know how I feel about a taser, but tase his fat, stupid ass. Because he was just hitting her. She has every right to get him under control. She's by herself. This is where use the taser because he's being violent. He's hitting her. He's not letting her put the cuffs on. Tase his ass now. Would have no problem with it right now. None whatsoever. And I don't care what he's saying about I'm sick or whatever. I'm starting to reconsider whether he's on drugs because that's something I typically hear like drug addicts say. But holy hell with this guy. And he's still like going at her. Like, they better charge him for battery on Leo or I'm going to be pissed.
Behind your
I'll
back.
put it behind my
Now.
back. I'm sick. Oh my God, you're gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna
Okay,
sue
I'm
you for
guessing they
everything you
bleeped
got.
out something personal
I'm
that
gonna
he
sue
said.
you for everything you got.
Show me 1015.
All I did is pull over here so I can get some medicine.
You were already
I
pulled
need medicine,
over.
man. Oh man, you're in trouble.
1015.
You're in trouble. I need medicine. Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital.
You're gonna
I
stop.
need medicine. There's something wrong with her. She's brutal. She's brutal.
Oh yeah,
brutal.
he looks real brutal going through your
brutal.
pockets, finding your
They kill
keys.
people this way. Ma'am, I'm a CEO. Oh my God, she's checking my pockets. You
Yeah.
Take any money out of my wallet, you're done.
Got business cards,
Call the head sheriff. Please, call the head sheriff.
more business cards.
Call the head sheriff. Please.
Okay, he probably
Call
is
the
like
head
some kind of
sheriff.
business guy because he's got a ton of
I'm
business
sick.
cards.
Wait till you find out how sick I am. Here,
Makes me
man.
wonder if he's some kind of sales guy.
Move it. You're gonna end up on the ground. Do you understand me?
Help! Help!
Please slam him on the ground. I want to see it.
Help!
I know it's being evil, but
Help!
this guy makes me want to see it.
Another sheriff, please. I want another sheriff, please.
Oh my God.
No, please! Another sheriff! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I think
She's
she
killing me!
I think she did call for backup, so there should be someone else here shortly. But, dude, it's not going to change anything. What, you think a male sheriff's going to arrive and go, oh, how dare you
Hold
arrest
on.
this
I
guy?
want another sheriff here.
Who
Have
cares?
a
All I
seat.
want is another
Have
sheriff.
a seat.
Request
Hurry!
denied.
Have a seat.
Man, you're killing me.
Sit down.
I'm sick.
Put your feet in now.
I can't.
Put your
Ma'am,
feet in
ma'am,
now.
I want to see another sheriff. That's all I want to see. I just
Put
want to see
nobody
another
cares.
sheriff. I have my
Feet
right.
in.
I will put it in, but I want to.
Okay, you do not have the right to see the sheriff of your choosing. You do not have the right to be a huge dick. You don't have the right to demand to see someone else or your lawyer right now. You have the right to get your ass in the car, or she has every right to force your ass in the car. She is being so incredibly nice to this guy where I would not be. I would be way past nice. I'd be, get your fucking ass in the car or I'm going to tase you. Like, I have seen, honestly, this woman is being the best example of policing I've seen in a while. Because I have seen cops tase and beat the shit out of people for way less than this guy is doing. He has been resisting every step of the way, and she's putting up with it a lot more than I would. But she's by herself. This is a huge decision factor on when to get hands-on with somebody. So that's probably helping it somewhat, but this guy is lucky as hell that he is encountering a cop who's able to remain calm and rational and professional, unlike some others. So, yeah, but if he pushes this anymore, like, there's nowhere else to go.
see another sheriff.
Now.
Can't you answer me?
Now.
Can you answer me? Can I have another sheriff?
Is this another resisting charge,
No.
sir? Then get your butt in the car now.
You're hurting me.
I'm not.
She's not even
Get in the
touching
car.
you.
I'm so sick you can't imagine. I'm going to
Get
the hospital.
in
Mentally.
the car.
I'm going to the hospital.
No, you're not.
Now.
Oh, Can I see it on the sheriff?
10-4.
No.
Oh my God.
Put your feet in.
Do
I
not
have
open
to
that
go to the
door.
hospital. I have to. I'm very ill. Man, you're gonna get Lawson. You're gonna get a Lawson.
Sure.
You're gonna suffer. You have no fucking.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you drove away from the traffic stop.
10 times. 10 times. Go to the hospital.
What is?
I want to go to the hospital.
No one cares.
I want to go to the hospital.
Doesn't matter.
I want to go to the hospital.
Okay, so
So anyway, we were.
okay. So in case you didn't hear, the sheriff who's just arrived said, "I can smell the alcohol from here." So that's him saying this guy is maybe drunk. So maybe it's not just green tea in that glass. That would explain kind of the level of the behavior. And though, to be clear, being drunk don't make you a chauvinistic prick like this guy, okay? Just like Ambien don't make you racist. These things just bring out what is already there. They take the filters off, and people become who they really are. So if this guy is drunk, like seems to be getting hinted at, this is who he really is underneath. You know, booze didn't make him a sexist pig.
Right out on Savannah, right? He kept revving his engine.
Yeah.
He does not like females whatsoever.
That's why I started. That's why I came back.
So I started, I'm writing my tickets, right? I'm getting ready on the second one.
Oh,
He
hello.
calls Bud into here. Parks right there.
Somebody
I
wants
call
to be
Bud
on the
in here.
video.
He goes to walk in. I said,
Here we
I knocked
go.
the drink out of his hand.
There we
And I
go.
went
Yeah,
hands
hi,
on with
baby.
him. So I'm like, I'm done.
No, don't let
He was
your mommy's
resistant.
gonna
Just
make
stay
a
in your car.
I
Read
had to
the
get
AC.
medicine. I had to get.
They don't have medicine at Cumberland,
Of course
sir.
they do. They have Valerian.
Valarian?
I want to go to the hospital.
Sit
I don't even know
up.
what that is.
Shut up! I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital.
The amount at which I just want to kick him in the ass, literally. Like, he's acting like a toddler. Like, dude, you're not going to the hospital. You're going to jail.
I can't sit up.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Step out.
Can I go to the hospital?
No.
please?
No.
Step out.
Why? I'm in pain, sir.
Move.
You don't understand.
Don't move.
I have nothing on me. I'm a CEO. I don't know why this whole thing happened. Check me out, Richard CEO Medical Technologies Group. Why are you doing this to me? This never happens in Palm Beach County. Never. Never. I have no weapons. I have no nothing. I'm a sick man. I'm a sick man, sir. I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. Can I speak to your chief? I want to go to the hospital. Ma'am, I want to go to the hospital. I'm sick. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. There's going to be a big lawsuit. There's going to be a huge lawsuit.
Listen, we'll get you.
I got to go to the hospital.
Okay, we'll get you.
I want to lock my car up and go to the hospital. Please, sir.
You're under arrest. So
But I did nothing wrong. I want to go to the hospital. I'm very sick.
spread your legs.
He also just keeps saying, I'm very sick, but he's not saying, like, with what?
Sir, you're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Well, I gotta pat you down. Make sure you.
I have nothing. I'm the CEO.
Oh, that's good.
You know what? I think you're finished.
Thank you.
Oh!
You too.
Thank you.
You two are finished.
He has just, like,
You know why?
declared himself
Because I told
master
her I
of
was
the
sick and
universe.
she didn't listen, so I came in here
Oh,
to get
what?
medicine.
Okay, seriously, this guy sounds so much like a junkie. And yet they're not concerned about drugs. Like, I'm really wondering, is there, like, cocaine or something, like a serious amount, like a trafficking, selling, distribution level amount in the car, or something in the car, like a weapon, or I don't know what, or something in the car that this guy is tweaking out about? And again, the way he keeps saying I'm sick, and now apparently he's declared he's getting both officers fired because he thinks he can. Good luck with that. Yes, little puppy. I know you're staring at me and wanting attention. I know. He desperately wants all the attention. He hates it when I don't let him lick. I know, because that's how you say I love you. I know. You're such a baby. You're such a better man than this guy. Yes, you're a better man than this guy. I mean, puppy is the man of the house. But Wow, I really want to know, is this guy an actual CEO of anything? Because if he is, how is he in charge of anything? But like, seriously, what is going on? Like,
Medicine that helps me that they sell here.
What is it called?
It's called generic Tylenol.
generic
Times
Tylenol.
or very high dose Tylenol.
Okay, have a seat.
Tylenol.
Sir,
All right.
I want to go to the hospital, sir.
Have a seat, or I'm gonna put you in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I
Is
go to the
there- is
hospital,
Okay.
please?
If you need
Mr.
medical
Appler,
attention,
Is
we'll
there-
get you
Mr. Appler, can
we'll
I
get you the
go
attention you
to?
need, but have a seat.
You want to know
Have
something?
a seat.
In this would never, sir. This would never happen in Palm Beach County ever.
You're not in Palm Beach County.
Well, this ain't
I want to
Palm
see
Beach
chief of
County.
police.
There you go.
The man
You're in
continued to be
Marin
belligerent
County.
towards the female deputy all the way to the station.
What hospital are we going to? Ma'am, what hospital are we going?
I always feel bad for cops when they gotta listen to the person ranting in the back seat. The only thing I feel worse about is when the person is like banshee screaming in that pitch that can shatter glass, and you're trapped in a car with that for like the 20 minutes it takes to drive to the station. Ugh. Hopefully this guy doesn't start banshee screaming, or I reserve the right to skip ahead.
Going to? I'm recording this whole thing. What hospital are we going to, ma'am? What hospital are we going to, ma'am?
She is doing
What
the right thing
hospital are we going to, ma'am?
by ignoring him.
You are an asshole. You don't answer, you're a bitch. And you're a dyke.
You just call her
Are
the
you manhandling me?
you just call her the
No,
gay
you
D
are.
word. Nice.
You're a female bitch.
Uh-huh. And what do you think you are, Prince
And
Charming?
if I don't get to the hospital, you're going to be sued forever. For millions. And the department will be taken down.
Oh, he's gonna take down the whole department
Where's
now.
my sneaker?
It's in your car, sir.
Boy, are you going to be sued if you can't imagine. Your name is going to be mush when I'm done. I asked you to take me to the hospital 10, 15 times. It's all recorded.
She's not required to.
And you ain't going to get the recording. What is your name, ma'am? What is your name, ma'am?
Well, you've already seen it because you've already called me by my last name. It's Hines,
What
sir.
is your name, ma'am?
If you stop
What is
talking,
your name?
well, when you stop talking, okay, you saw it on my shirt because you've already said it, and it's Hines, sir.
Officer Hines. Hines ketchup. If you're the Hines family, you're a good one.
It is spelled differently than the ketchup, sir.
Yeah, why would
It's
you
spelled
assume?
like the cake
You are a
mix.
masochist.
Okay.
When you know someone's sick, you don't
Oh.
treat them this way.
Okay, he just confused. Okay, for a second I thought he was saying something sexual, which technically he is, but then he's talking about himself. He's confusing masochist and sadist. He's accusing her of being a sadist, which is someone who enjoys the pain of others and usually enjoys inflicting it themselves. Whereas a masochist is on the receiving end. They're the person that enjoys being given pain and feeling pain and suffering in other ways. So he meant to call her a sadist, but he called her a masochist. I hope we find out if this guy's drunk or high or what.
And you're going to apologize to me, and I'm going to bring you to court. I promise you.
I don't think she's going to be saying sorry to you.
Check me out, Richard CEO Medical Technologies Group. Check me out, Richard Medical Technologies Group.
If that's a real company,
The whole damn department of Martin County. And I'm gonna-
they're going to be
When I
so
get to the
happy
hospital, it's going to be 10 times.
that their name.
Drive carefully, bitch! You got these cuffs on so tight. I'm not a criminal.
If you weren't resisting, sir,
No, ma'am. You
they
don't
wouldn't have
understand.
had to been on the way
Ma'am.
they are on.
I calm down.
No, sir, you did not. You were
You're gonna
constantly
lose your job.
resisting me,
severe-
sir.
I have a very severe illness.
Which
Don't
is
listen
what?
to me. What is wrong with you?
You have
Well,
said that
I
like
thought everything you
100
said, sir.
times.
You want to bet? They're going to check my records right now, and I'm going to have you fired. I swear to God. I'm going to have you fired.
Did you just admit to having a record?
This is not a hospital. I want to speak to sheriff. But understand, I have.
Oh, another woman. Great.
Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very sick, ma'am. I'm going to get the heat stroke.
Okay, good on her for saying, "Don't call me sweetie." I hate
I'm
to
going
hear
to
that.
heat stroke.
The air was on.
No, the air was not on.
And the petition's open, so.
The air was not on, man. The air was not on, man.
All right, that's fine.
That's why
Please,
I opened
please.
the door so you can get
Thank
her
you.
in there.
You're
Okay?
the only sweet one here. The other guy manhandled me and she manhandled me. I did not resist. I went to get my medicine. It's a special Tylenol for
There is no
stop me
such
and
thing.
handcuff me.
Correct. 'Cause she
There is no such thing as special Tylenol. I really want to know what is wrong with this guy. Is the company he keeps name dropping a real company? If it is, oh, they're so glad to be involved in this, I'm sure. But notice how he's being nice to this female officer. So I wonder, does he really have a problem? He obviously has a problem with women, but I think he's just got a problem with like all authority in general because he's cherry picking who he's being nice to based on the moment. Because I'm willing to bet if she pushes him, if she tells him no about something, he'll snap and turn on her because it's entirely just transactional based manipulation. As long as he thinks that she is doing what he wants or giving him what he wants, he'll be nice to her or anybody else. But the second that he gets pushback or he doesn't get his way, snaps and turns nasty and attacks from any angle he can.
You're going to jail, Rick.
investigation.
She said you're going to jail.
Mm-hmm. Because
I'm
you
not
put a
going to jail. I'm
traffic
going to the
stop.
Well, you're at the jail right now.
I'm going to the hospital.
We'll take you
No,
to
you're
the
not.
hospital
Thank
after.
you. Wait till you see what's wrong with me. I'm very, very ill. I almost died a month ago.
Good baby.
There was no reason for what
Time
happened.
for you to go on
I
your
pulled
pillow.
over to the 7-Eleven to get the extra strength Tylenol because I'm not well.
Hey, let me explain to you something.
Yeah.
When we do a traffic stop on you, you can't drive away.
I
into another
didn't. I
location.
just pulled over to the right.
But you can't do that
But-
because we don't know what's
Okay.
inside that
I
car.
apologize,
We don't know
but
what's
you
on
understand when you're in my condition, you have to.
That's something that you should have explained.
Okay, what condition is so urgent that you need to flee a traffic stop to go to a convenience store to get generic Tylenol? I couldn't make this up if I tried.
Things to this deputy.
No, she knew I was sick. She ignored me 10, 15 times.
Lower your voice.
10, 15 times.
She
10,
doesn't have
15
to care
times.
that you're
She
sick.
ignored me. She doesn't realize. Wait till you find out when I get to the hospital how sick I am.
Doesn't
You know what?
matter.
I'm going to sue you, please.
Here, I'll show
They
you.
arrest people with cancer too.
First of all, stop. Okay? You didn't even give me a chance to say good afternoon or anything like that before you start talking to me like that.
Okay, somebody please find the longer version of this because this jumps a few times. I want every minute of this so badly because clearly now we have more sheriffs coming out, male sheriffs. Let's see how this goes. But clearly he was nasty. He was already nasty to this sheriff. That's why he's like, okay, stop. We're not going to do that. You're not going to give me attitude because I'm not going to take it.
So calm down.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, we got steps that we got to follow, and then we'll talk about the other stuff.
I did
Come out of the
nothing
car.
wrong. I just passed.
I got it. I'm just making sure you understand where we're going.
Okay.
Come out of the car.
Thank you.
Slide forward.
Are you Frank Schneider?
Slide forward.
Are you Frank Schneider?
Slide
Name dropping.
I have no strength.
No idea who Schneider is. Probably local
can't.
somebody.
Stand up. I can't stand up. It was enough, all right, to drink?
I didn't drink, sir.
No?
I did not drink.
No.
I'm on.
Okay, so they think he's drunk too.
You don't listen. Where's the nurse? I'm going to go into a coma. I have diabetes. I'm going to go into a coma.
Can I have some water, please?
Sir, there is no water in here,
Okay.
so I cannot provide you water
Because
right
my Jardians,
You can't finish
it
in here?
dehydrates my body, and that's the sicker I'm going to get.
Sir, once you're placed in a holding cell, I believe there's water
I want to go
fountain.
to a hospital.
Okay,
Too damn bad.
Holding cell. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is the worst nightmare of my life.
Well, you
okay, sir, just to let you know, the
Entirely
following is
talked
being
yourself into
video
it.
recorded, okay?
I thank you very much.
Okay, listen to
It
me.
would prove that I'm a very sick human
Okay,
being.
listen to me. For record, case number is 2022 I'm sorry.
Just write it down for me.
2023.
I can't remember. Write it down for me.
00. My name's Deputy Lebanon with the Martin County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit, and present with me is Deputy Hines. Deputy Hines, have you arrested Richard for resisting arrest?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I pulled into a 7-Eleven to get my medicine.
Okay, sir, I'll give you an opportunity to talk. Okay? So the reason I am here is to conduct a DUI investigation, okay?
Fine, go ahead.
Okay, so they do
I
think
didn't
he's
drink.
drunk.
Okay,
I
listen.
agree. I drank green tea
Okay,
for 3 hours today. I was going into heat exhaustion.
okay. Because you're under the arrest, I am offering you to provide a breath test. Are you
Sure.
willing to take this
Sure.
breath test?
No
Yes?
problem. And you end up in the hospital.
I'm
and
really
blood sugar
wondering if
goes
he is
crazy and
drunk
everything
or
goes
not.
crazy. I almost died a month ago.
There is one other explanation. Okay, I maybe should have thought of this sooner. There's one other explanation where somebody can smell like alcohol and be acting quite strangely and often seem intoxicated in some way or impaired in some way, and they're not. And that is if they are severely diabetic. That is if they are in insulin shock, also known as ketoacidosis. No, ketoacidosis is blood sugar is too high, needs insulin. Insulin shock is took too much insulin. It's been a while since I had to go over it. But yeah, when your blood sugar is either too high or too low, usually too high, what happens is it has like almost a fermenting effect, because think about how alcohol is made with sugar and yeast, etc. And so your breath can take on this sickly sweet, fruity alcoholic smell. Basically, smells like you've been drinking, what is it, like mimosas or like sangria or like anything fruity, but alcoholic. And it can make people act very similar to being drunk. And so it can be easy to mistake someone for just being drunk and not realize that they're having a medical crisis, a potentially lethal one. People can absolutely die. Diabetics especially can die from their blood sugar being too high quite quickly. It's definitely an emergency, but this guy's not acting that far gone. My mother was diabetic my whole life. I saw her when her blood sugar was too high or too low, act quite strangely a few times, but it is an urgent, imminent situation, and this guy is not showing me that, because if he was in that much of a crisis state, he wouldn't be this coherent. He wouldn't be able to stand up. He would be shaking. He would be sweating profusely. He'd be intermittently passing out. He'd be losing time. He wouldn't be able to string a sentence together, and he just wouldn't be this calm. So I'm curious. We're almost at the end of the video. I really hope we get to see the breathalyzer results, because I need to know. So let's see.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Richard, CEO Medical Technologies Group. And I know Rick Bradshaw and I know all the sheriffs. This would have never happened in Palm Beach County, ever.
Well, thank you for
They would have
letting
given me a warning
I feel
and they
like
would
I've
have
heard of
driven
Rick
off.
Bradshaw for some reason.
I guess you're stricter here if you pass someone. I take arrest personal. I take mean people personal. What happened since the pandemic? This whole world, they're killing people.
You're the only one being mean.
You're lucky I didn't go into stroke. I had fruit punch. I had green tea. I had 3 green teas this afternoon. I trust you. I'm not drunk.
When I tell you to do so, what you're gonna do is take a deep breath in, create a tight seal with your mouth around the mouthpiece,
Okay.
and blow out. It
Okay.
has to be a constant breath out. You
Okay.
can't stop until I tell you to do so.
Okay, then can I go to the hospital once you find out I'm not
Once
drunk?
we're done with this, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And how do I get my car?
Your car got towed.
But who pays for that?
Yes,
That's
you do.
gonna be up to you.
I'll have to call Rick Bradshaw, call my attorney and have him call Schneider.
And sir, do you want to know your results?
Yes, I would like to know my results.
Your first breath sample is 0.028, and then
I
your
had
second,
Tito's last night.
Okay, listen, and then your second breath sample is 0.028. So it is under the legal
I had
limit.
Tito's last night.
Okay.
1 Tito's.
Yeah, he's way under.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
I would like.
I don't know. How long does one drink from last night stay in your system? Would it really still register like the next afternoon? Like, that seems like a long time for it to still be able to show up on a breathalyzer. But he is well under the limit. The limit usually is 0.08, and he's at 0.02. So if he did drink today. It was one drink. Not enough to impair him and not enough to cause this unless it's reacting with something else. All right, I guess that's what we get. He was arrested for resisting without violence. Wow, did they cut him a break? Because, wow. I hope to God she also wrote him the tickets for the moving violation, and the not having reg. I hope he got tickets for both those things. But resisting without violence is being kind, because he definitely was being violent. At one point, he was smacking her. That is violence. So they went very light on this guy, which I would not have. Like, the whole situation is so odd. Like, him repeatedly saying he's sick, but not saying why. He's the CEO of something that may or may not be real. And yeah, the fact that he got off so light, wow. Like, really, really wow. Because I would not have called that. I don't know. I feel like there's more of a story here than we got, but that's what we got. All the cops get A+ with gold stars because this guy was something else. And like I said, I could never remain so calm and professional. So it's very good to see that they did. And that's how it should be. Like I said, that female cop who pulled him over, she is the standard. That is exactly how it should be, how she handled it. You know, we need to see a lot more like her and a lot less like this guy in the car who apparently was not drunk. Ugh, do not understand some people. But those are my thoughts. What are yours? Please leave them in the comments. And if you're new here, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next one, I've been Insane Lane as well as the Canadian Girl. Bye.